Hello and welcome back again to another fine episode here at the Artist Corner with your friendly neighborhood illustrator, Mr. Dave Joyner. And I am coming in here to kind of figure out exactly some of the fine... I want to put some rocks in here, and I want to make sure that we've got some of these areas left so that I can put in values. And I definitely am going to bring the... You have to forgive me for putting my hand right over the art like that, but since I can't rotate my artwork, this becomes an increasingly more difficult way to color. But the idea is that areas in here will receive a darker value than the stuff that's further out to the center. Stuff in the center is brighter, stuff at the edges is darker, and it becomes darker as we go further into the woods. We can go ahead and come over here and we can do the same effect over here. And if I was going to come in and color this illustration, which I don't plan on doing, that would be, this area here would probably be brown. And let's go ahead and just start coming in here and doing what I'm saying I'll just do what it is I'm talking about doing instead of just pretending to talk. Do what I'm talking about doing. Yeah. Anyway, it is 9:47 in the morning. It's a wonderful gray day outside here in Washington as per usual. I'm going to go ahead and hit the pause, and I'll be right back. So as you can see, I am coming in here and I am putting in some dark value on this rock, and it's actually allowing me to separate the grass from the rock, and I'm doing the same thing over here, and this allows this grass to come forward and it allows the rock to slip into the background a little further away. This effect, I'll do it right here again so you can see it. So here's our grass, and we're going to come in here, make sure we're focused. Okay, and we're going to come right in here. We're going to kind of go like this, right over the top of the grass. Now this area of here, we're going to use this and kind of fade this into this rock up here. Okay. But what we've done is we've now pushed this grass this way. I'm going to go ahead and come right in here where I didn't I'm going to define a little bit right there, and that sort of, not too hard, but as you can see, this grass now stands closer. If I was to do this in color, I would be, obviously using different colors, and then we're going for a different effect. But still, it's the same desire. You're looking for light, looking for dark. Anyway, boom, look at that, we're moving right along. So I am putting the pen down, and I'm going to pull out this Dixon Ticonderoga pencil again. We're going to come back in here for some of this final shading in the trees and along in this grassy zone here. And I'm going to show you this grass right here. We're going to bring that, we're going to actually try to bring that out by darkening this area behind it. When I say behind it, I mean further away from us. So we're going to darken this grass right up and into this grass, and then we're going to come like this, and hopefully the effect is going to be that this grass will now stand and it'll look closer to you, the eye of the viewer. And then I come in here and finish some of the darkened zones in here in the trees. And over here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take you guys now into, well, there's a little bit left there to do. We are going to go ahead, we're going to focus in on here, and this is where the next area is going to be. And I'm back again, and we are in here now. We've put in a little fence, and we've put in, we're going to go ahead and try to put some of this fencing in. I haven't fully decided yet if how much of the fence is going to be visible here and how much is not. It's all right, and I'm going to go ahead and just put them in. Sticks, and here we go. It's a rickety fence, and then there's always the chance that we're going to have some. You can't see all of the boards in there. We're going to have boards on one side, and on the other there won't be. And there we got to put a sort of allowing this to become a little less fine-tuned as it moves further away from the view of our eye, and we will go ahead and it gives us a border to work off of. At this distance away, it reads a little differently, so the grass isn't quite as defined this far away, and we can kind of bring the shadows right up to the edge here of the bottom of the fence. And we've got this board behind it, and behind it. Okay, so there is our fence, and as you can see, I am actually putting the grass in over here, although you get, as you can see, there's the graduation point. It goes from grass to a squiggly line at that distance. And so we're going to bring our grass here about that far, and then the squiggly line is going to actually meet up with another squiggly line at that distance, and now we can start to addition in. So this is our pathway zone. I'm going to put some taller grass in the distance here because this is the undeveloped side of the field. There's a field here, I'm so sorry. Field here, and a field here, and this allows for bright light, so we have this light shining into and casting these shadows, and then we've got woods behind the cottage as well. We've got a field of crops here. I don't know how well we're going to have that done. I don't know if I'm going to bring the crops all the way, or if it's just going to be little mounds of dirt so as to be ready for crops. But as it moves further away, it's also the same effect, is that we don't want the background. We want the further away I can make this background back behind these trees look, the more depth we're going to give. And this is what it's really about, is about depth. So we're going to come in here now, and I've shown you in previous videos, I've kind of got this effect where I'm going to connect the tree line that's further away, literally with the grass. I'm connecting it. And the reason why is, again, it's going to make there appear to be a line here and making it all look further away. Okay, we're going to pause, and I'll be right back again.
Now, is it done? Okay, Mindy.
Oh. So we're going to come in here now, and less is more with the treetops of these further away trees. You've seen me also, I think, do a similar video before. So we're going to bring the canopy of these trees, and we've not sure what kind of trees these are called. I think these are English oak, but we've got some definition back in there, a little bit, not too much, not too much. I will probably addition in some information if I ever decide to color that zone back there. I have not yet. I will probably still do a value at least, and you're gonna hate me about this pine tree probably, mostly because I'm not going to show you how to do that in this episode. But people like my trees. I've heard that. It's very, very stylistic. And thankfully this tree's far enough away to where the effect, you can see what I've done there. And then we're going to come underneath a little bit.
Was that enough battle for you?
No. We're going to go ahead and put in another tree here. And I think we're running out of time. So I thank you all for joining me. I'll be right back for final words. All right, my friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed this illustration brought to you by your friendly illustrator friend, Mr. Dave Joyner. And I hope I get you guys to come back again for another one from me here at the Artist's Corner. In the next video, we will be seeing this little girl again, I do believe, and she will be hiking through the woods. All right. Thank you and have a lovely day.